Hey guys, how you doing? Jeff Hanson here, and let me turn my TV off so it's not in the. I'm with programming. I do my immersion, uh, my immersion therapy, I would say. But okay, let's talk about the know, like, and trust factor. Let's talk about the things I'm gonna kind of go over really quick with you. I don't want the video to be long, but it's really important to me that you understand this concept. This concept is very, very, very powerful. It was like when my mentor first started talking to me about it. The first time I heard it, it made sense to me from a very surface level, but I went over the lesson again, and then I went over the lesson again, and then I went over the lesson again. Well, as you guys know, repetition is the mother of learning. Repetition is also the mother of skill. The more you do something, the more you do it over and over and over and over and over, the better you get at it, the more understanding you're going to have and everything. So that's one of the keys in immersion therapy. So I was really, really, really just listening to it over and over and over when I was working. And so, because I didn't know what KLT stand for, I didn't really understand the whole concept of cold, warm, and hot prospects. I didn't understand that. And so I kept going over it, and I kept going over it, and I kept going over it, kept going. So then things started clicking. It's like, I teach on other videos that the more you listen to something over and over and over, you're changing the vibrations of your brain to the point where it gets in line with that kind of knowledge. And so what happens is then things start clearing up for you. You really start to get it clearer and clearer and clearer. And then you get to the place where now you start to pick up on things that, especially if you listen to great people, you start picking up on the things that great people think. So you start picking up on the understanding. And that's what started happening. So I will tell you that first, let me tell you this, that if you get an aha moment in anything I'm teaching or anything I'm sharing, just leave a comment under the video. Any books I mention or anything like that, I will leave a link in the description if you would like to maybe get the book. A lot of times, if I'm pointing you to books and things like that, I'm trying to get you a discount or get it for you at the price I got it for, because I got a little secret website, and I'll show that at the end of the video. Okay, let's talk about the first thing. Let's talk about KLT. What is KLT? Well, KLT is a brilliant strategy or a brilliant acronym for know, like, and trust. Okay, Danny Johnson, who is another kind of business teacher, talks about, she deals in network marketing, and she calls it building rapport. And yeah, I guess everybody uses that term, building rapport. But the thing is that it's my mentor Zach Crawford talks about know, like, and trust. And if you don't have a high know, like, and trust factor with your client, I'll be honest with you, pitching cold traffic is a waste of time and waste of money. This is why he tells you, even in the training, don't go into paid traffic immediately, or else you're going to waste a lot of money. You're going to lose a lot of money. I'm trying to set this camera up so I can kind of just focus, not so much on holding the camera, but on explaining and talking about, what we're talking about right now. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, so let's talk about the whole know, like, and trust factor. Well, KLT, that's what we was talking about, right? Okay, well, KLT, know, like, and trust. People buy from those they know, they like, and they trust. Have you ever went into a grocery store? You went in to buy something, or a shoe store, or any kind of store you're going in to buy something, and you need something, but because the salesman is bad, the customer service is horrible, and they ignore you or whatever the thing is, you change your mind, and then you go find another store you can buy from. I think we all have done that. I know I have. And I needed the product. I was willing to give them my money. But because I didn't know them, they made me not like them, and now I don't trust them, you know, so I didn't buy from them. Well, cold traffic don't know you, so they don't really like you, and they don't trust you. So this is why 98%, 99% of the time, they're not going to buy from you. Unless you're just this incredible person on the phone, or your emails has just come down from heaven on a chariot, you're not going to make a lot of sales. Why do I say that to you? Because I learned, let me tell you something. I was one of those guys. I had, from another business, I had 20,000 names, man, 20,000. And I was like, listen, man, all I got to do is put a little funnel together and throw them names in there with an offer, and I'm going to make some money. And I was talking to someone on the Facebook website, and let me put that out there too. If you want to be able to be in a community with people that are learning home-based business and learning how to do things, and you can ask questions freely and get them answered by people actually making 6 and 7 figures, or 6 figures, and 50,000, 60,000, 100,000. Even and Zach Crawford's on there. He makes 7 figures. I'm on there. I'm on my way to 6 figures. The link, I'll put a link in the description. That's a Facebook. That's our Facebook group. So, but let me say this to you, that know, like, and trust. That's just it. If they don't know, like, and trust you, they're not going to buy. And that's basically cold traffic. You have to warm the traffic up. If you don't warm the traffic up, you're literally almost basically wasting your time. Let me do something real quick here. Yeah. So it's a know, like, and trust factor. You have to warm cold traffic up. Cold traffic has to be warmed up at least to warm, medium warm. I don't really like pitching cold, warm traffic. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather it be warm, or warm, hot traffic before I really pitch them. And so that's cold traffic. So cold traffic in a nutshell, you never, ever, ever pitch. Never, ever, ever pitch. You want to warm them up. You warm them up through forming them. Form is an acronym for family, occupation, recreation, and money. These are 4 things you can ask them questions about, 4 things you can talk to them about. But I will tell you, in the conversation, when you're trying to form someone, when you're forming someone, definitely focus on them, not you. Let me say that again. Focus on them, not you. People are interested in themselves. People are interested in what can they get out of it. People are interested in the money they're going to make and the things they're going to do. Okay, so if you don't focus that on them, you're going to lose again. Okay? People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. That's just a principle. That's a law. One of my years ago, I had a situation where I was in a class teaching you how to interview, going into a job interview. And one of the things they said was that you want to be interested in the things that the interviewer is interested in. Get the interviewer to talk about themselves and not you. And so they won't have the time really to focus on the weaknesses in your resume or the weakness in your in who you are. And so I remember I walked into an interview. I didn't have experience. I didn't have college, but and when I sat down, he was called out of the office to take a phone call or something. And I was looking around going, oh man, what is he interested in? What is he interested in? Looking around his office. And I was in the United States Marine Corps. I'm a vet. So I looked on the wall and I saw, the United States Marine Corps emblem. So when he sat down, one of the things Marines say to each other is we call each other devil dogs or leather neck. And so when he sat down, I said, we say oorah. Okay. So I said, Hoorah, Devil Dog. He said, oh, what's up? Hoorah, Devil Dog, what's up? And we start talking. I'm telling you, the interview went to about 35 minutes, and I would say 34 minutes. He spoke about himself. And at the end of the interview, he says to me, he says, I know you ain't got no college, and we was looking for a college, person with a college degree, but I got a good feeling about you. And I like you. I think you got it. So that's how I got into my a stockbroker training program that I was not qualified for. It was because in our engagements, through asking questions about him and not me, I got him to know me. He felt that he could know. He knew me, but he didn't because he didn't because we didn't really talk about me. But he knew I was in the Marine Corps, and so I got him to know me, to like me, and to trust me a bit. And guess what? I got the job. So I'm telling you, when you're talking to cold traffic, you got to form them. You got to, and if you want more information about this, I would say there's a link down at the bottom. And this is the whole, the actual, this is part of the course, the Secret Affiliate Marketing Hacks course. And I mean, he goes into details about it. And I'm telling you right now, I've just never heard it explained to me that well. And of course, my mentor, like I said, he's seven figure. He's making seven figures for a reason. So if you want to know even more about this concept, because I'm gonna tell you, you master this concept, it will 10 times your conversions. It will blow your conversions right off the water because it changes the whole game. Now let's talk about warm traffic. That was cold traffic. Remember, the key with cold traffic, you got to get them to what? Know, like, and trust you. Okay, now let's go to warm traffic. Warm traffic are those that they know you and they probably know what you do or whatever. And so you just want to continue to build that rapport with them. You want to over deliver on on your value, the value that you're going to bring to them. Talk about their pain points and help them immediately. Help them with their pain points, to eliminate some of their pain points, to help them and over deliver. Make them feel like, wow, this guy's giving me all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So and so because all of this is all the talking to cold, talking to warm, talking to hot, all that is basically you're setting up a big giant pre-frame for the course that you're talking to them about. And so secret marketing affiliate hacks, that's what I'm telling you about. All of these things I learned in just one section of the whole course, which was life-changing for me. So warm traffic, you want to over-deliver. Warm traffic, you want to build more rapport with them. You want to ask more questions. If they answer a question, if they answer a question, like you say, well, why do you want to make more money? And they say something like, well, my family has always been, poor, so I really want to be one of the successful stories in my family. This statement right here will double your conversions. Listen to this statement. Listen to these words real carefully. Tell me more about that. You should really practice that. Literally, tell me more about that. Well, I want a car. Tell me more about that. Well, I want to, go on a vacation. Tell me more about that vacation. Get a little bit more detail. Now, don't just keep going, tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. Because if you do that, then, it's kind of like, it's not real. But tell them, say, no, tell me more about that. Tell me, what kind of vacation you want to go on? What is it, a cruise? Do you want to go to Belize? Do you want to go to Bali? Do you want to go to Bora Bora, where I'm going to be going? Yeah, ask them more about that. And that's how you get warm traffic and make it warmer. Because you want to get warm traffic to place of the last place we're going to talk about, which is hot traffic. Oh my God. Okay. Hot traffic is your raving fans. All you basically have to, do is put your sign of approval basically on a product, give them a little explanation about it, and they're in. Usually they have bought something from you before. So they already know you over deliver. They already know that your stuff is good. They already know that you're sincere. They already know that you're going to be around. They already know that you'll be there to help them with it. And these guys are just like, yo, just let me know what the price is, you know. And that's hot traffic. Okay. Now, the way you talk to each one is a lot different. It's very much so different. Okay. The way you talk to cold traffic, you got to talk very superficial. You have to talk very, I would say, bland. Like, you know, if you notice, when I was talking about cold traffic, I didn't use affiliate marketing. I didn't use email lists. I didn't use those kind of things. Why? Because cold traffic may not, most of them don't know what affiliate marketing is. Most of them don't know what a prospect is. You know, some of them don't know what a prospect. They can't explain to you what a prospect is, or an email list, or a sales funnel. I wouldn't. That's warm and hot language. So I wouldn't say stuff like that to them. I would be like, yeah, well, in your own home-based business, you know, when you're talking to people, if they don't know you, they're probably, yeah, it's almost like cold. You ever heard the term cold calling? Yes, you calling on them cold. They don't know you, you don't know them, and they don't KLT. They don't know, like, or trust you. Now, warm traffic, on the other hand, you could say some of those terms. Not all of them. You can't really, again, what's your conversion rate? What's the API key? What is, no, some of those things is hot traffic. So you would say stuff like, yeah, well, in affiliate marketing, what you want to do is you know, you already know that you're selling someone else's product. So you don't have to ascend cold traffic all the way up to the top to hot traffic. All you really have to do is just get them to the first step, and they'll eventually start taking the other steps. Because remember, now you can say terms like pre-frame. Now, what you know, a pre-frame is basically like you ever see a preview of a movie, same concept. You ever sit in a movie theater and you're in the movie theater and you waiting for your movie to start, so they show these previews of these other movies, and you ever get so caught up in the preview because the preview is so great, you're sitting there, and what do they do with the preview? They don't show you the whole storyline. What they do is they show you the highlights. Oh, they show you this, they show you that, and you're sitting there going, oh man, I can't wait till that come out. I can't wait. You don't forgot about the movie you paid to see today. You just so wrapped up into the preview. So that's what a pre-frame is, and all of your content ought to be a big pre-frame. So you can say that kind of stuff to warm traffic. Hot traffic, you can say that other stuff. Now, I wouldn't talk to hot traffic like I talk to cold traffic. Like, because if you talk them bland terms to hot traffic, they're gonna be like, man, just listen. What's the price? How much is it? Blah, blah. Now, cold traffic may say that too. But in cold traffic, you have to warm them up because you do not have the KLT, the know, like, and trust factor. So you have to warm cold traffic up. But if you start saying some things they don't understand, like you drop a thing and then explain that to them, they'll tell you know, they'll know that they're in water they're not ready to navigate, and so they'll get quiet, and you can just share with them. See, hot traffic, no. Hot traffic already knows because they're ready to go on to the next thing. And you know they're going to perform. And warm traffic too, you got to kind of gauge, because the whole thing between warm traffic and hot traffic, you have to know that warm traffic, they're not so sold out to you that you can just throw the link up there, throw this up there, and they buy from you. That's not, no. You still have to kind of fill. Still got to be building. Still build. Still build. Still over deliver. Over deliver on every place. On cold, warm, and hot traffic. Always over deliver on all of them. But hot traffic already knows you're going to over deliver. Warm traffic is excited about you over delivering. They didn't know you over delivered like that. And cold traffic basically is getting to know you, warming up. Okay? It's like this. Cold traffic would be you in the city and see a nice girl, and hey, how you doing? Yeah, my name is Jeff, blah, blah, blah. That's cold traffic. Y'all go out on a date. And the next day you call her back, guess what? She's warm traffic now. Okay? Now, y'all been dating for 6 to 8 months, a year. Now what you doing? Now she's hot traffic. Because now you're talking, hey, maybe we might have a future. Maybe we could be some lifelong friends, because hot traffic is like that. Hot traffic's your raving fans. They're going to be there. They're going to be the ones you're going to be running the beaches of the world with. They're going to be hot traffic. You be like, hey, man, look, let's meet up, man. I'm about to go pick up this. Well, my car is the Corvette. Hey, I'm going to go pick this Corvette up. You see what I'm saying? So that's hot traffic. All this information I'm giving you, the way I'm speaking to you, the stories I'm using, the parables, I'm telling you, all of these things is in the course. Zach Crawford's Secret Affiliate Marketing Hacks. There will be a link down. All you got to do is hit the button, and you can get an explanation of, get into, have an opportunity to experience the system. And if you pick up the system through the link down below, you'll get a bonus, an incredible bonus. And you'll also get my bonus, which I'll list that down there also. It is, you'll have your own social media, social time recorder, your brain trust, and your, active vision board. So let me explain to you each one what it is. It's part of my T-Buy program, The Best You Ever. Vision board, what it does, it helps you it helps you become laser-like focused. And no matter what distractions come up, it always brings you right back to where you're supposed to be from a focus standpoint. Okay, what is the brain trust? The brain trust is where you pull ideas from the best in the business. And I mean, these are like the killers. These are like the eagles and the lions of success training. Les Brown, W. Clement Stone, Napoleon Hill, Eric Thomas, Dale Carnegie. Oh my goodness, just whew. Anthony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Eddie Pinero, Richard Branson and Russell Brunson, I mean, these guys, Zach Crawford, these are just incredible guys. And they'll be in your brain trust. And I show you how to put that whole thing together, whereby it's almost like having cheerleaders, You ever see a team, they're losing, but they, and they're on the sideline. What's the cheerleaders doing? Yeah, y'all can do it. Come on, y'all can come back and go. This is basically what the brain trust does. So it's necessary. And it's it's really the pre-frame of the program, because there's going to be times you ain't going to want to study the program. And if you put this part in study that also and break that down, create that infrastructure, create that environment with not just the brain, the whole system, it will keep you on point to going through the whole course. Because if you go through the course, you're going to make money. But the thing is, if you stop, see, if you ever have a problem being a finisher, this is why I put this part in here, my bonus, because it'll keep you on point of doing what's necessary to give you the results you want. And the last part is, of course, the it's called a social time recorder. And, discovered this in the book, the Success System That Never Fails by W. Clement Stone. Literally changed my life. I was homeless at the time. As I started applying this, I began to save money, got a bank account, saved money, got out of the shelter system, got into the shelter system because I was homeless at first, got into the shelter system, then from the shelter system into my own place. And now I live in a 5-bedroom penthouse apartment. So those things. But you get that, if you decide to buy through my link, you'll get that in addition to the bonuses that Zach Crawford has, if you decide to take advantage and get into this course. It's an amazing course. So that's all today. Remember, cold traffic, cold prospects, never ever pitch them. If they are not, if they don't know you, like you, or trust you, 98% of the time, they will not buy. Warm traffic, you can pitch them, but you soft pitch them, meaning that soft pitch would be comment below, things like that. Hot traffic, raving fans. Basically, show them the program and get out their way because they'll buy. So the extension process, if you want to know more about it, it's in the it's amazing. That's just some of the things that's in the course. I'm not. I mean, you don't have to get the course or not. I'm just letting you know this is where I learned about it, and it's amazing. Go into the Facebook. If you go into the Facebook group, or you can comment down below, and I'll answer any other questions you may have about this concept. So take care. God bless you, and remember, the best you ever will create your best life ever. Take care. Jeff Hanson, out.